Coming up next on Columbus Connection, 'tis the season for giving, and we have an organization that is doing just that. Stay tuned. Welcome to Columbus Connections. I am your host, David Britt, and happy holidays. This is the season for giving. Yes, while everybody is out shopping and online shopping, let us not forget those that are in need, and those are organizations in our area that do great things for those that are in need. Now, some organizations you may have heard of, but some may not be as familiar, but that does not mean they are not working hard for our community. I have Ms. Carla Clay with me. She's going to tell me about her organization, what they do, and how great they're doing in the community. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, tell us about your organization, who you're with and what you all do.
We are the Community Warriors, Inc. My husband, Carla Clay, is the president of the organization. I am the communications director. The Community Warriors is essentially in service of the community. Our creed, the creed we live by is you see a need, take the lead. So if there's a need for something in the community, we're going to be involved.
Yeah.
One of the major things that we do every month, twice a month at the Civic Center and then at the Phoenix City Activity Center is we do the mobile food drive. One of the largest mobile food drives, I believe, in the state, and it might be the largest one in Columbus. And that mobile food drive is basically, like last month, in the month of November, we passed out, and I believe it was 1,500 vehicles that came through got food. That is an amazing thing to do in terms of the season of giving. That is definitely something that is so worthy in this community because food insecurity is real.
Absolutely.
Hunger is real.
Absolutely.
So we're doing what it takes to at least combat that hunger and food insecurity in our community here in Columbus and Phoenix City.
Well, and that's really amazing. Those type of things are when you really need community partners, really need volunteers and people get in. Who are some of the sponsors and what goes into creating an event like that? Not just one time, but consistently.
Every month. It's every month, twice a month, yes. So it does take, again, it takes a village. It definitely takes a village. We have an amazing amount of volunteers that just show up sometimes, some that are very consistent. We have members, and if anybody wants to be a member of Community Warriors, please contact me or contact Carla Clay. But we have members that come out, we have volunteers that come out, and they come out unfailing. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's rainy, we get soaked. Sometimes it was ridiculously hot last summer, but we're out there. And yes, they're part of, we do have sponsors that assist with, for example, feeding the volunteers that are out there. I think last month we had at least 100 volunteers out there. Keep in mind, 1,500 cars. You need a whole lot of people to pack bags. You need a whole lot of people to lift boxes and move things into back seats and trunks of these vehicles.
Absolutely.
So, but some of our sponsors, and a shout out to Popeyes, because Popeyes has been unfailing. Every month we get some food for the volunteers. We have Nissan, headquartered Nissan, that also gives Lowe's, Home Depot, I know I'm missing a few, PETA Mediterranean, they help also, Ed's, it's so many, I feel like, and I hate that I'm missing out, and I apologize, but just know that we love you for doing that, the sponsors and the volunteers, correct.
Right, but feeding the community is not the only thing that you all do.
Correct, feeding the community is a big part of what we do, and I will be remiss if I did not mention Feeding the Valley. Feeding the Valley is we have an amazing partnership with Feeding the Valley since 2018, a partnership that is interdependent. They need us to put the food in the back seats and trunks of vehicles, but we need them also to get the food.
Right.
I urge listeners, give to Feeding the Valley. If you have spare cans of canned goods, you've got stuff that you feel like, okay, somebody needs, give it to Feeding the Valley, and trust me, it'll get into somebody's back seat or trunk in the near future.
Gotcha. And when you guys are not doing that, what other things do you do in the community?
So we do have something that we do in the spring and the summer. So let's say there's a disabled vet or someone that is sick and shut in, not able to, come out and mow their lawn or take care of their yard. We have people basically go on our website, hey, I need help. We'll definitely vet them. I mean, I'm not going to have a 22-year-old
right.
who's walking around. We're not going to do his yard. But we've done it, so we do it monthly, and it starts up in the spring. We'll have, someone out there, basically a team will come, will, move some debris and that sort of thing, mow lawns, that type of thing, yes. So we do that in the spring and the summer.
Got you. What was it that inspired you all to take care of these specific needs?
I think for me as a Christian, I mean, doing God's work is just very important for me and my household in the sense that Christ said, whatever you've done to the least of thee, you've done unto me.
Right.
And that is good or bad. So when you do good,
right.
the blessings flow. If it's bad, well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
So I think with my husband because he and I guess about 4 or 5, maybe a little bit more, veterans came together. They all retired and wanting to continue to serve. Because that serving spirit is something that I think from cradle to grave is what you do. So if you were a veteran serving in the military and you got out and you want that sense of purpose, and I'm asking you veterans, if you do want to come out and serve on any given second or third or fourth Saturday, I urge you to come out. But yes, so they had that in-service spirit, and they said, hey, let's do something for the community. Hey, we've been to Afghanistan and Iraq and dealt with those things. Let's do something for the people that we see at Walmart, that we see at Kmart, and this is our community. We live in this community, and we want to help shape that community in a place that food insecurity should not exist.
Right.
And hunger should not exist in this community, because we are the richest country in the world. And I think that we're doing our small part to at least assist with that.
Right. How can someone get in contact with you guys if they want to help?
The Community Warriors Inc. Go on the website. We do have a Community Warriors Inc.org. Go on the website, or Facebook, Community Warriors Inc. And if you want to become a member, it's only $60, and you get a whole lot of goodness with that. We're actually having, real quickly, I know you may have to go, we're actually having a chili cook-off at Headquarter Nissan, one of our sponsors. So our members are going to be bringing, I think it's 10 of them. And if you want to come out on Saturday, 1 o'clock, you have nothing else going on, chili cook-off. You taste the chili, you say, hey, this is the greatest. I think my husband will win. I'm not.
not biased, but
I'm not biased at all, but I think he's going to win. But seriously, if you come on out, and if you want to donate to the organization, that's a great time to do it as well.
Gotcha. So if you're looking for an organization that is doing great things in the community, great tangible things, helping out those who are in need, look for the Community Warriors. So many things that are in need. It is so great to have somebody out there tackling these issues, and especially veterans. Thank you to our veterans for all that you do. And here we have great veterans serving other veterans. So you couldn't ask for anything better than that. Again, look for them, Community Warriors, online and on social media. And thanks again for watching Columbus Connections.